Hello again, crochet friends. This is Sylvia with Crazy Cool Crochet, and today we are making this quick, easy crochet hooded cowl or a crochet cowl scarf. It's not really a technically hooded cowl. It's a cowl that you can pull over your head and use as a hood that way. So you're not actually making a separate hood design, and that just makes this so much faster and easier to work up. Yet it is so easy to wear. So for this particular design, I'm using a number 5 yarn, which again also contributes to how quickly it works up. I'm using a Premier Puzzle. It's a number 5, so that's a bulky yarn. Technically not really super bulky, but that's the term that it is called, a number 5. We'll need a hook in a size L or an 8mm and some scissors, and that's it. We're going to start with a chain of 77, and then we're going to join with the first chain to form a ring. So make sure that you are not twisting the chain as you work your way over to the first chain. Here we go. Slip stitch into that first chain and chain 3. In the next chain, we're going to start working the cluster V-stitch. Now, do work loosely. Because we are doing a cluster stitch, we don't want this to be tight. We don't want it to be super thick, the stitch itself. We're already working with a thicker yarn, so we want to keep our stitches looser. Okay, so in the first chain, start a double crochet. So yarn over for a double crochet, pull the yarn up for 3 loops on the hook, pull through the first 2 and stop. Yarn over in the same chain, repeat that as if you're working a double. Now you're going to pull through the first 2 and then pull through the last 3. That is a double crochet 2 together. So now we're going to chain 1 and repeat that stitch again. Yarn over in the same chain, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, same chain, pull through the first 2, pull through the last 3. So now you've got your first V-stitch cluster. Now we're going to skip 2 chains, then yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over again. Pull up your loops, pull through the first 2 loops, pull through the last 3 loops. So again, that is a double crochet 2 together. Chain 1 in the same chain, repeat that. Pull through 2, stop, yarn over, same chain, 4 loops on the hook, pull through 2, pull through the last 3. Here's your V-stitch cluster. Yarn over, skip 2, in the next chain, repeat that. Chain 1, and again the double crochet 2 together. Pull through the first 2, yarn over again, 4 loops on the hook, pull through the first 2, pull through the last 3. Then just go right over to the next chain. So skip 2 chains, and then in the third one, double crochet 2 together. So stop, yarn over, pull through the first 2, pull through the last 3, chain 1. You're only working a chain 1 in the cluster. So here's how we're looking. So now you're going to repeat this all the way till you get to where you started. So here we are back to where we started. So now you're going to skip the 2 chains below, as we have been. In the last chain, do a regular double crochet. And then we're going to join with a slip stitch at the top of the beginning chain 3 and chain 3. Now we're going to be working our cluster V stitches in the chain 1 spaces of each cluster. Chain 1, and there you go. And then you're just going to skip right over to the next cluster and work into that chain 1 space with your clusters. So just repeat this all the way until we get back to where we started. Now we're back to where we started. Into the next chain, the available chain, do a regular double crochet. Slip stitch into the top of that beginning chain 3, chain 3, and repeat. So right into that first cluster, do your cluster in the chain space, just as before. So just repeat this row. So at the end of the last row, which is row 15, you will do your usual double crochet into the last chain, slip stitch into the first chain 3, tie it off, and weave in your tail. And that's it. There she is. You would have worked row 2 for a total of 15 rows. That's all it takes. This was a 1 skein project. If you use the yarn that I used, it worked up in less than a day. So these would be great for gift giving, for stocking stuffers. And the stitch looks perfect. It's so soft, so comfortable. So go ahead and make your scoody. Why not? A crochet scoody, crochet scood. These little designs go by many different names, but as usual, I call it cute. Crazy cool crochet, cute. Enjoy. Come back for the next project.